Hello.
Greetings, darlings, and salutations. You know, if nothing else, it is Monday Walks with Mom.
Yes, where we have conversations outside, but today, due to unfortunate circumstances, we will be inside.
Meaning that it's too dark outside, and I don't want to be the darkest person out there right now. Not a bad thing, but
We're gonna
sometimes
look black, and she doesn't want that.
I just don't want to look too dark. Let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. It's making it into the recording. It's live. We don't edit live. Nope. We don't edit the live. We go full blown. Okay, because we're honest with it. Okay, but the most things that we want to say is we are doing a special. Again, we had Mother's Day last
Happy
time.
Memorial's Day.
And this time we're saying Happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans. Do you know how many branches of the government are in the service? How many branches of government? How many branches of the service there are?
Isn't there like 5?
Give them to me.
There's the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Air Force, and the Marines.
Ooh, the girl is good. I'm so happy she knows that. I was kind of concerned that maybe she wouldn't know, but she does. And we really want to appreciate them because, I mean, granted, she's never really experienced a real war in our country. And the closest that, or the soonest
Why does this all look crooked to me? Oh, no, wait.
The closest that I've come.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. The closest that I've come
You're
to
just like this half the video.
The closest that I've come to a war of acknowledged a war was during the Iraqi
Why is your
war.
head tilted? Why are you doing this?
Was the Iraqi war. The Iraqi?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Iraqi, maybe.
Isn't it Iraq?
Iraq. It depends on where you're from in the U.S. Iraq. It depends on how I say it. But you all know Iraq, Iran, Kuwait.
Stop doing it. You're tilting it.
Kuwait. You know which war that was. My mom actually worked for Picatinny Arsenal during the time of that war, so I am familiar with it. But I've also had a cousin that served in the armed services, as well as my late uncle who also served in the armed services. No, he didn't die from the armed service. He didn't die during combat, but he did in fact serve. And we did in fact see, I guess, some of the effects of when they come home of the PTSD of serving in the armed services. And one of my good friends, Angie Bryant, her husband was in the Air Force. Papa Willie, also Air Force. And we, at the end of the day, just wanted, no matter how we joke around about so many things, because that's part of who I am, I try to take things lightly. But we really do want to say thank you to those who have served. And we really appreciate all that you've done for our freedoms. Also, in today's pandemic, COVID-19, coronavirus, we want to say thank you to all our first responders, the healthcare workers, and again, those people who people
who work at essential businesses that aren't really essential.
Exactly. We want to say thank you to the people.
Do you know that since weed is technically illegal, it's technically illegal to the federal state, but there are businesses that are still allowed to be open and they're labeled as an essential business?
And we're talking about weed right now. Mind you.
So it's illegal unless legally necessary.
Yes. Okay. Federally it's not legal, but a lot of states have made it legal. That's what we learned. That's kind of.
And it's also labeled an essential business in some states, so you could easily go have weed during Corona.
Exactly, but
that's
disclaimer:
Zaneb
is not on any type of medicinal purposes of marijuana.
No, I just know random facts. Did you know that certain bats pollinate the flower that helps make tequila?
For all you
and chocolate.
You know a lot of things about drugs.
No, I don't. I know other things. I just happen to have an uncanny amount of information on those things.
So
That you're mentioning specifically. Right?
we like to thank
Well,
all
it
of
goes with the
our
subject.
delivery drivers.
Thank
We
you,
lo-
Amazon.
Amazon, thank you. I'm just so sad about my
Jeff
2-day
Bezos. Is
delivery.
Jeff Bezos the guy? For
Yeah,
Amazon?
he is the CEO of Amazon. Yes, yes. The super rich, that 1% who's making a lot of money.
Isn't Jeff Bezos the one person who's technically a trillionaire? Happy Memorial Day, people!
Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Enjoy it as we divert. Please talk amongst yourselves. I'm getting a little proclaimed.
Bye!
Again, Realtor by Design, Courtney with White Kurt Realtors here.
I'm Zeneb.
Lady Z.
Stop.